3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph. Hey, friends, it's a Friday. Okay, yeah, weekend's here. Yeah, okay, yeah. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's great. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We are doing our thang from the American Shaman of PA Studios. Flower Fridays are here every Friday, including today. Visit an American Shaman of PA store for a free Shaman Smoke hemp cigarette. No purchase necessary. Steph, pretty much, I want to say, as people are watching this, you are flying high down.
Yay.
Actually, you're going to go to Memphis first for like a family get-together, and then
a wedding, yes.
And then a wedding, and then you're going to go to Florida to visit your bro.
And I might not come back because I'm already sick of this cold weather, and I'm going to be down there in 80, 85 degree weather. It's going to be rough to come back, although at least Christmas is coming, so like there's something to be excited about.
Yeah, and that's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, is that this studio is pretty bare.
I know. We haven't even had time to decorate.
Let's say we, like I'm part of the decorating committee.
Well, I'm not going to come in here by myself and like put on Christmas music and decorate. Like, I'm not that lame.
I don't believe you. I think that's something you would actually do.
Not by myself. It's more fun with other people.
Did you see what they did? You haven't even seen outside here in the American Shaman of PA store. They're all Christmas-eyed.
Yes.
Christmas-fied. She goes, I Steph'd the room. That's what she said.
I'm a verb.
Yes. Yes.
That makes my heart so happy.
Yeah, but I'm
God
like,
bless
wow,
her.
our studio. Whew. Yeah.
I know. Maybe we'll have a chance to do it here soon. It's hard, though, because I'm going away for 2 weeks. So
I know.
I wanted to do it before that. But, like, with you, you're working so much lately, so we haven't had a ton of extra time here. And, again, it's just not as fun.
It's my fault.
I'm not blaming it on you. I'm just saying, like...
sounds like you were blaming it on me.
I don't, honestly, to me, it's not fun to sit here and do it by myself. Like, even if you're not into it, it's still fun to have you as a part of it because you make your sarcastic comments, and it's fun. I don't want to do it alone.
So again, I'm not blaming you, but it's your fault.
No.
Is what's going on
No,
right
I mean,
now.
you've been working hard. I think it's great. It's just haven't had a chance to decorate. You got your priorities in order, I guess.
Again, 100% on me, apparently. If I wasn't working, we would have had time to do it. Therefore, ergo, my fault. That's what Steph's saying. But she's saying it in her nice Steph way. So, you or your brothers, did anyone describe you guys when you were kids as fearless?
You know what?
Like, look at so-and-so just swinging along on the monkey bars or jumping off the swing set. They're really fearless.
I don't think... I mean, I guess Michael was kind of like that because he was, like, very athletic and adventurous. But I don't think I was ever that way.
Well, researchers say that children who are fearless at age 3 are more likely to grow up to be criminals.
Oh, criminals. I thought you were going to say, like, adventurous.
No, criminals.
Oh, lovely.
They're fearless at 3. They're fearless from consequences when they're grown up, too.
I feel bad when parents are listening to this right now and they have a 3-year-old that's, like, all over the place.
Jumping off the roof as a kid. Like, wow, look at little Tommy. He's fearless. Little do they know, in 10, 15 years, Tommy's going to be, like, in court.
Right, and now they know. Sorry, you had to find out this way.
Let me guess, Tommy, you were fearless at age 3. Yeah, no, that's what people said about me. All right, then. Guilty.
That checks out.
Yep.
Were you like that as a kid?
No.
Really?
No, I wasn't.
I could have seen
fearless.
you being like wild.
I mean, as a kid, like I want to say as a teenager, I did dumb things. But as a kid, I don't think I was really big into like jumping off high places. I understood that gravity was a thing and it didn't go well with me. I was very aware of my own mortality.
Oh. So you weren't fearless.
No. And I grew up to not be a criminal either, so it makes a lot of sense. Speaking of criminals, I didn't even know this was a thing. A 200-person unlicensed fight club in New York City was broken up by authorities last weekend.
Wow.
Attendees of Rumble in the Bronx is what they called it.
That's what it's called.
Were discovered drinking, smoking, and fighting, not socially distancing. I don't know what they're more mad about, the fact that there was unlicensed fight club or that they weren't socially distanced.
Well, you can't fight from 6 feet apart.
True. Around 11:15 on Saturday night, New York City sheriffs entered a warehouse and found a crowd watching and participating in the fighting. In a tweet, the New York City sheriff said loaded firearms were discovered. 10 organizers were caught charged with multiple crimes.
Wait, now this might be a dumb question, but I wouldn't know because I'm not into this sort of thing. Is there a legit place called Fight Club? Or is this just like what they call a group of people who get together and fight?
No, so it was a movie.
Right, that's what I'm... Okay.
And but it was back in the late 90s, I think it was. So 20 years ago, there was a movie called Fight Club.
Right.
And for whatever reason, people still... I remember when it first came out, people were starting to do fight clubs. Because, we're all idiots. And 20 years later, people are still doing underground fighting. I'm sure there was, betting on it. We have Dave versus Bill. Who's going to win? And then Dave fights Bill, and people bet on Dave or Bill, and only one can be victorious.
Well, you know what? As long as they're not doing it with dogs. I'd much rather see humans beating each other up than these idiots that do it with dogs. Right. I'm not that upset about it.
Steph works for the sheriff's department. She walks in. All right, no dogs. I'm good. You guys have fun. Have a great night.
Have fun beating each other up. Just don't involve dogs.
Didn't even think about that. Of course, you're going to bring that up. It is a real thing. I'm thinking of starting my own fight club.
Oh, there you go. Make some money on the side.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. But, we have to socially distance, so everyone wears masks.
Of course.
We do COVID testing before our fight club.
Temperature testing on everyone.
Yep. Beep. Oh, 101. Get out of here, Dolores.
You gotta leave the fight club.
Yeah.
Dolores?
Yeah.
That's my grandma's name.
Yeah, I know.
She would never be involved in a fight club.
No, she'd watch. She's not fighting.
Oh, she would watch.
That
Okay.
Old people fight club would be amazing. What? How come nobody's thought of this?
Right?
They got nothing to lose.
I think the hurdle there is gonna be finding grandparents that want to fight. They're also kind of gentle, That might be your only hurdle with that one. It's a good idea.
No, we'll have them fight. We'll tell them hey, you're fighting, and if you win, we'll give your grandkid $1,000.
Oh, there you go. That'll motivate them. Just use the grandkids.
And if you don't win, we're gonna take $1,000 from your grandkid.
That'll work. That'll do it.
So that's what an old people fight club. Let's see what's allowed. Can they use walkers? Yeah. Probably, that's fine. They're pretty lightweight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think they could pick up a wheelchair to swing it.
I bet canes could do some damage.
Oh,
those things are pointy.
Nice. Now, we allowed all canes or just the single stick canes, not the ones that are 4-pronged on the bottom? You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. You know what? I say if they're showing up to fight, all bets are off. They can do whatever they want.
Awesome.
No rules.
No.
That's what I say.
Everyone knows there's no rules. No rules. No, there are no rules in Old People Fight Club. None whatsoever.
Let's go.
New beer is out. I know you're not a huge fan of beer.
No, lately I've been a lot more into it in the last year.
But Waffle House is putting out a beer.
Nuh-uh.
Yep. It smells like bacon.
Oh, okay. Does it... is it like a sweet and salty, syrup and bacon together?
I don't know. I know that it's 6.5%, which is pretty solid.
That's pretty good.
But it's called Bacon and Kegs.
Bacon and kegs.
I don't know what it tastes like.
That's what I need to know.
It smells like bacon. So does it taste like bacon? And to be honest, if it does, I'm not that interested. I don't like artificial bacon flavor. I like real bacon flavor.
Right. It's kind of like banana. The actual thing doesn't taste like the flavoring. It doesn't match up.
I don't mind artificial banana.
I don't either, but it doesn't actually taste like bananas.
You're right.
And it's kind of the same thing with bacon. But I would try it just because it comes from Waffle House.
Yeah. I'd probably try it, but I have a feeling I wouldn't like it. Coming up next, when was this going to end? Another victim of the coronavirus.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
The Dive Inn is a 10-room boutique hotel in New Orleans. It was struggling back in 2001. And the owner, Wayne Porter, said, I don't know what's going on. This is a boutique hotel. We have nice rooms. We're in New Orleans, a heavy tourist area. Like, what is going on? What can I do to help this hotel survive? And he thought of a great idea. He said, I know. You got it, Wayne. You're a genius. I'm going to make this hotel clothing optional.
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
Nudists from Gulf Coast to Eastern Europe booked rooms for their stay at the Dive Inn boutique hotel in New Orleans. Now, after 18 years of nakedness, the Dive Inn is closing down because of the coronavirus and lost bookings.
Right, because being naked plus corona, it doesn't really go together.
They have a strict mask policy.
So can you wear a mask and then no clothes?
Yeah.
From there below? Like,
Yeah.
is that... Okay.
I don't think the coronavirus is, like, I don't think you can get it. I think it's just in through the mouth.
But I feel like it just isn't a good thought to be naked when COVID's going around.
Why?
I don't know, like people wear gloves. Like I feel like you want to be more covered. Like I feel like the more, I don't know. I don't think it actually makes sense, but in people's minds, maybe they don't want everything to be exposed. Although if they're nudists, they probably don't care to begin with.
Yeah, they probably have a crazy good immune system. Naked all the time. Like,
I'm used to it.
Like, shoot, I think I had West Nile the other day. It was fine. Fine.
What actually qualifies somebody as a nudist? Does that just mean they're always naked?
They like being naked. They prefer to be naked. It's their way they want to live.
Huh. Is that like something you put on your resume or like your dating profile?
Dating profile, probably. Resume, probably not.
I am a nudist.
Unless you're like, just so you know, when you hire me, I show up to work naked.
I mean, the employer should know.
I
just don't know how this works.
I would assume that if you hire a nudist, unless you are a nudist or a nude or clothing optional business, that nudist is going to show up in clothes.
Right.
I'm not saying they don't own clothes, but at least if they don't own clothes, at least you'll find out in the interview process.
That's true. You're gonna have to. I just don't understand how people can love being naked so much. Like, don't you get bloated? And when you sit down and you have rolls, I mean, it's just not fun. Like, people just have a lot of confidence, I guess. I don't know.
Not everyone thinks like you.
Well, everybody gets bloated.
Well, here's
right?
the thing. I don't think you don't have to be naked all the time. So if you have bloated days, you just wear clothes that day.
I get bloated every day.
Well, then you don't have to be a 24-hour nudist. When you're feeling good, you don't wear clothes. When you're feeling bloated, you wear clothes.
I feel like I would only be wanting to be naked in the morning. Because, you wake up and you're like, my stomach feels really flat and I'm good. But then as soon as you eat, it's like,
I don't have that. I don't know what that feeling's like. I don't wake up feeling like I have a flat stomach.
But do you know what I mean? Like, you feel
No.
different in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, you feel different, and then all day
hungry.
you've eaten, and you're like, oh, I'm full, and you're going to bed, and you don't want to be naked
So
when
you
you're
just
feeling like that.
you're naked until like 9 in the morning.
I guess so. Just sleep naked.
Steph's only a morning nudist. That's it. Just in the morning. Anyway, the couple sold the dive-in. The new owners promptly discontinued the clothing optional policy. I hope everyone who books there is aware of that, because you don't want the people who booked there before the new owners took over to come in and be like, hey, we're so happy we're here. The Big Easy, New Orleans. And they take their shirt off. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not that type of hotel anymore.
That's true. That could be awkward.
So imagine the sign that has to be up for at least for the next year that says, hey, for your information, we are not a nudist hotel anymore. So that's going to disappoint the people who booked before the new owners took over, and it's going to confuse the people who just booked there.
Oh, big time.
Because if you go to hotels.com and you book there and you have no idea that this is a nudist thing, and then you show up and you see that sign, you're like, I don't know if I want to sit on any of the furniture in my room.
Exactly.
This is weird.
As a person who wears clothes, you don't really want to stay there, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe not. This is a very interesting story involving a dog in Oregon. A deputy was sent to a disturbance. The neighbor had reported that a woman was chasing vehicles and causing a disturbance. A woman. Human being woman. The deputy's report said a man was observed running toward a camper. Screaming was heard from inside it, and the deputy got to the camper. He allegedly saw a 41-year-old Andrea Chiolta with a black retriever in a hold while she was biting its ear. She grabbed a dog and she was biting a dog. A human man bites dog.
Why?
I don't know. I'm
Wait.
gonna guess drugs, perhaps.
Bite another human. Like, don't take it out on a dog. And is it a black golden retriever? Is that what you said? I'm intrigued.
It said black retriever.
Huh. I didn't know there was such a thing.
You're missing the point.
Okay, sorry.
A person was biting a dog.
I know, and it makes me angry.
Is there a picture of the dog? Do we have the dog's name? Was the dog a good boy? All dogs are a good boy, of course. It was the best boy. Like, no, you're missing the point. A person was biting a dog.
I know, and that makes me angry. Oh my gosh, black retrievers are gorgeous.
Is that what you did?
I just Googled it.
Okay.
Oh, they are the best boy.
Is there any dog you don't like?
Nope.
Are you lying?
There are some that I find less cute. For example, Chinese crested dogs. However, I would still snuggle their faces till the end of time.
Chinese crested dogs?
Yeah, they're those ones that don't have much hair.
Okay. All right.
But no. Anyway, back to the point. This is horrible, and it does make me mad. Sorry, I got off track.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay. So, when we were working at the radio station, a lot of people thought you and I were rolling in cash, making all this money, and we weren't.
Nope.
Now we're doing this thing, and we're not rolling in cash either. This is going to make you feel terrible about yourself. It made me feel terrible about myself when I read it.
Oh, good.
We're talking about the highest paid dead celebrities. These people are dead. They've ceased to live. They are not breathing. They're not alive.
So who's making their money? Like the estate or whatever?
Yeah, the estate,
Gotcha.
their families. Their work has transcended their death. And number one on this list has been number one for a while now. And that's Michael Jackson.
Right.
Michael Jackson, because of his music, made $48 million last year as a dead person. His estate made $48 million.
That does make me feel terrible as a living person.
He was number one by a long shot, but then 2 and 3 are really weird. Because I'd give you 10,000 guesses and you wouldn't guess any of these.
Really?
Yeah. Number 2 was Dr. Seuss.
Oh my gosh.
Dr. Seuss's estate made $33 million last year.
Wow. I guess that makes sense. I mean, they got the books and they have
Does it?
the little like amusement park thing down at Universal.
Doesn't everyone own books by now? Are they still selling Dr. Seuss books?
I guess they're still selling them when people have new babies.
Can't you just recycle those things?
You would think.
And number 3 is Peanuts creator Charles Schultz. The guy, yeah, Charlie Brown.
What are they making money on?
I don't know. The comic book strips, the holiday movies.
I guess.
This is, like I said, I'll give you 10,000 guesses. You want to guess? Charles Schultz made $32.5 million last year. Gosh. Number 4, golfer Arnold Palmer. I can't read today. Arnold Palmer. Made $25 million. He has a bunch of golf courses that he helped design. I think he was part owner of, so that helps. He does, I believe, have a clothing line. He's got the drink. The half.
True. Does he make money on that?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
I don't think so.
Every time somebody buys one, he makes money.
Anytime you mix iced tea and lemonade, you got to send some money to Arnold Palmer.
Boom, he gets the money.
Number 5, Elvis. He's always in the top 10.
You know what? We were planning to go to Graceland down in Memphis, and it's like $72 a person to go tour Graceland. I was like, I don't like Elvis that much.
I'm like, I don't.
Your girl is broke.
What would you pay to tour Graceland?
I told my mom no more than $15.
I'm with you. I'm like, 9?
Yeah, $9.50.
I'm not I don't like Elvis. I don't hate Elvis. I'm
No.
like, screw Elvis. I'm not like that. I'm not like that, but I'm like, I don't really like him.
Right, but that must be why he's making so much money, because it's expensive.
Graceland and his music too. He's got some music.
True.
Yeah. And number 6 is really sad because it's a new one, but Kobe Bryant made $20 million.
That is
And
sad.
he hasn't even been dead the full year.
Yeah. That is still so crazy. I remember we were together when we found out about that.
We were?
Yeah. We were at that bridal shower party for our friends Cam and Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Did you put that in your planner? That's what you remembered? Is that what you remember about their bridal party? About their wedding shower?
It's one of the things. I just remember.
Wow, that's sad.
I know. It really is.
Wow. All right, well,
Sorry to bring the mood down.
That's a down note to end this on. All right, we'll be right back with some other things. Maybe happy things. I don't know. We'll see.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
This is a very interesting study. I had no idea. Luckily, I have a woman right in front of me who can give me her opinion on this.
Oh, lucky you.
Yes, lucky me, because I would just be sitting here like, really? That's a thing? But it kind of makes sense because for years, this was a saying. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but the saying, chicks dig scars. Have you ever heard someone say that? Chicks dig scars?
Yeah, like Bad Boys or something.
Is that true, though? Scars?
You know, I think that it goes along with the whole, like, bad boy vibe. And a lot of girls are into that, honestly.
I like a guy that looks like he lost a knife fight.
Some girls like that because they're like, ooh, he has a dark past. Where did that scar come from? Where did that scar come from? Some girls, like, for some reason, are into that.
Researchers say that a facial scar, like one that you would get from a fight or maybe a tough job, increases men's attractiveness to a woman for a short-term relationship. That's what they say, short-term. Show pictures of men with and without different scars. Women rated the scarred faces as better looking. But scars did not enhance women's attractiveness to men. Research showed that scarring enhances women's ratings of the men's attractiveness, but like
Really?
scars on women did not do it for men.
Wow. See that, and that makes sense. And you said about it not being long term, because I think women like the appeal of like a bad boy, but like you're not going to settle down with a bad boy. I just Googled men with scars because I'm like, Jason Momoa is like the first thing that comes up. I didn't realize that thing on his eyebrow was just a scar.
Yeah, but take that away. It's still Jason freaking Momoa.
And he's still not attractive.
I know, but I know you don't think he is, but there's millions of women out there who do think he is.
Right, because of his body.
It's not the scar above his eyeball.
Right. That's not why people like Jason Momoa. It's probably because he's very fit.
Like okay, hold up Nick Jonas. Okay.
Okay, if you
All right.
insist.
All right, so we got the Nick Jonas head. Okay.
He's perfect.
If he had a scar, would it make him more attractive?
I don't think so.
Do you think it would make him less attractive?
I don't think it would really have an impact. I mean, his face is flawless. And
Yeah, but what if it wasn't? What if it wasn't flaw? What if it would have had one giant flaw, like across, like his brow or his eye or under his eye?
under the eye, I feel like he could work it. Although I don't think it would make me more attracted to him. I'd just be like, oh, what happened there?
Oh, why do you like Nick Jonas? He can sing. He seems like a nice person. I like his family. The eye scar.
Gets me every time. Yeah, personally, I don't think that really affects me, but I think it adds an element of mystery for some women. Like, ooh, what kind of fight did he get in?
Yeah, but what if you've come to find out that it's not anything crazy? What if it's like, my cat scratched me when I was 7 and it just...
That has to make it less attractive. Yeah, like...
It's gotta be like a good story.
Right.
It's gotta be like, I got into a knife fight while traveling through Belize. And you're like, oh my God, get into my bed. But no, if it's like, I fell off a swing set and like I scratched my face like on a rusty nail, never really healed. Like, you were so not Jason Momoa.
Next.
You were so not scarred, Nick Jonas.
I wonder where Jason Momoa's scar comes from.
Oh, when we met what's his face, Charlie Puth. Remember he had a scar on his
That's
eye? He got
right.
bit by a dog.
Is that what it's from? Oh, I don't like that.
Don't worry, that chick from earlier bit the dog back.
Oh, good. It all balances out.
All right, time to stump Steph. On average, people do this about 3 times a day. What is it? It's something you don't even think about doing, something that it gets ingrained in you when you're a little kid, and you don't even really think about doing it when you do it. But you do it 3 times a day.
The average person does it 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about it. Is it like hygiene related?
Nope. Usually you learn this in school or your parent teaches you.
Oh, saying thank you or please.
Nope. You only do it 3 times a day? Pretty terrible person.
Depends on what you're doing that day, I
Right,
guess.
very true, very true.
Does it have to do with food?
Nope.
Drinks?
Nope.
Sleeping?
Nope.
3 times a day. Is it something you're physically doing to yourself?
Physically doing to yourself? I don't know if that's the right way to say it. It's something you physically do.
Stretching.
Oh, you're
Yawning.
You were so sure of yourself and so wrong. Oh! Wrong answer.
I get so excited. So it's not stretching or yawning.
Correct.
Okay. What is the purpose of doing this? I guess is my next question.
Getting ready.
Getting ready to go somewhere?
Yeah, usually.
But it doesn't have to do with like hygiene. You're not
Correct.
like washing your hands, getting
Correct.
dressed.
Nope.
Getting ready to go somewhere.
What do you do before you leave your house?
Oh, looking in the mirror at yourself.
No.
Oh, making sure the stove's turned off.
No. You learn this as a child. A child.
Oh, make sure there's nothing in your teeth.
No. 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 It has nothing to do with, I don't want to say, I guess it could have something to do with your appearance, kind of.
Tying your shoes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. The average person ties their shoes about 3 times a day. You do it, you don't even think about it. You learn it at a young age. The clues all make sense now, right?
Now it all adds up.
The average person does this 100 times a day. What is it?
Does it have to do with technology?
Yeah.
Checking their phone.
For what?
Looking at the time.
Oh my God.
Whoa, you got so excited.
I did.
You hit
I was
all the
like,
buttons.
whoa, every button went off.
It's
That's
a celebration.
Crazy. Good job, Steph. Yes, it was checking the time 100 times a day.
I do that all the time. Or like, I'm not even looking at the time. I just turn my phone on and then turn it off.
Do you ever look at your phone and be like, all right, well, this is probably not you. When you look at your phone, like, okay, I got 19 messages. All right, that's good. You turn your phone off. And then like 2 minutes later, you're like, what time is it? You're like, oh, look at my phone again.
Yes. You look for the time, but it goes right through you. Like you don't even pay attention to it. Yep.
Right. You're trying to get to those 19 messages. All right, friends, that is it for your Friday. Steph, have a very safe flight.
Thank you.
We'll be back on Monday. Everyone, enjoy the weekend. It's a little bit colder, but it's not too bad. We'll get through it. Steph will be fine. Don't worry, everyone. Steph will be fine.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.